Hello everybody, we're Double Take. I'm Connor, this is Jasmine, and we are going to be reacting to NF How Could You Leave Us? But before we get into it, who do we have to thank?
Nick.
Thank you so much, Nick. Literally, I saw somebody request this today. They was like, oh, can you please do this one soon? And then I think Nick commented underneath, was like, might be sooner than you think.
Yeah. Should we do a little disclaimer?
Disclaimer?
Yeah.
About what?
I know this is a sad song because people were commenting, oh, if you want to cry, listen to NF, How Could You Leave Us? So if I don't cry, it's because you guys told me I'm going to cry. Mm-hmm. And when you guys do that, I don't cry. So I might cry. I don't know what we're walking into. Yeah, I don't know what it's about. I don't know what we're walking into. But I know it's sad. So that's my pre-warning if you come here for tears.
Get your tissues.
Video is always so dark and eerie.
Yeah, that was very dark.
Could you leave so unexpected?
Ooh, vocals.
We waited.
Especially with that piano.
Oh, you, but you just left us. We needed you. I needed you. Yo, I don't know what it's like to be addicted to pills, but I do know what it's like to be a witness to kills. Mama told me she loved me. I'm thinking this isn't real. I think of you when I get a whiff of that cigarette smell, yeah. Welcome to the bottom of hell. They say pain is a prison. Let me out of my cell. You say you proud of me, but you don't know me that well. Sit in my room, tears running down my face, and I yell into my pillowcases. Say you coming to get us, then call a minute later just to tell us you're not. I'm humiliated. I'm in a room with a parent that I don't barely know. Some lady in the corner watching us while she's taking notes. I don't get it, Mom. Don't you wanna watch your babies grow? I guess pills are more important. All you have to say is no, but you won't do it, will you? You gon' keep popping till them pills kill you. I know you're gone, but I can still feel you. Why would you leave us?
Oh, it was up there with his voice breaking and you can hear him crying.
How could you leave us? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? I got this picture in my room and it kills me. But I don't need a picture of my mom, I need the real thing. Now a relationship is something we won't ever have. But why do I feel like I lost something that I never had? You should have been there when I graduated. Told me you love me and congratulations. Instead you left us at the window waiting. Where you at, Mom? We're too young to understand. Where you at, huh? Yeah, I know them drugs that got you held captive. I can see it in your eyes, they got your mind captured. Some say it's fun to get the high, but I am not laughing. And what you don't realize and what you're not grasping, that I was nothing but a kid who couldn't understand it. I ain't gonna say that I forgive you cause it hasn't happened. I thought that maybe I'd feel better as time passes. If you really cared for me, then where you at then? Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? Our last conversation, you and I sat in the living room talking about my music, and I brought you something to listen to. You started crying, telling me this isn't you. A couple weeks later, guess you were singing a different tune. You took them pills for the last time, didn't you? They took you from us once, I guess they came back to finish you. Crying my eyes out in the studio is difficult. Music is the only place that I can go to speak to you. It took everything inside of me not to scream at your funeral. Sitting in my chair, that person talking was pitiful. I wish you were here, Mama, but every time I picture you, all I feel is pain. I hate the way I remember you. They found you on the floor. I could tell you felt hollow. Gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. You gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. Don't know if you hear me or not, but if you're still watching, why? Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? sometimes I think about sometimes I think about things like, you know, when I have kids and you won't be there, you know, you won't be there for any of that. I'll never get to see you again. Sometimes I wish I would have just called you. I wish I would have just picked up the phone. You were here. I mean, you should have been there for us. You should have been here. Pills got you right. And pills got you right. I wish you were here.
Fuck. It being a sad song, that's my favourite one though.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant. The emotion he put into that, and it's not even just like a typical loss song. Do you know what I mean? It's like you've heard those before, you know, like I'll miss you, stuff like that. It was like, nah, like
How
it's
could
like,
you do this?
yeah. It's like you knew exactly what you was doing to yourself and stuff, but you still did it despite your love for us.
Like he's questioning, like you loved the pills more than you loved your own kids.
Oh,
like when he said that, I was like, jeez.
The whole way through, I had like a lump in my throat.
Yeah, me
I was
too.
like,
Me too.
fucking hell.
I think what's crazy about like what we've done with NF so far is like he does speak on everything that's real to him and like his emotions, but that's the first like real emotional one we've had from him.
Yeah, I agree because usually he's passionate, but he turns that passion into like a sort of anger.
Yeah.
Whereas this time the passion was turned into sadness, and I feel like it's blown me away. Not gonna lie.
He's so talented, and even like him crying as he's recording the song and speaking the voice notes, whatever, it goes so well.
Yeah,
like,
at the end.
Yeah, it just as a whole, him and music are like he was meant to make music.
100%.
It's crazy.
7 years ago as well. But you can't.
There's not much to say about it.
Yeah, I do know what you mean. It's a very speechless, leave you speechless sort of.
Yeah, speechless and sad.
How could you leave us speechless? I joke in times like these.
Yeah, you do.
I like that. I don't rap so millions of people will like me. I rap because there are millions of people just like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you can tell, like a lot of people would like relate to that.
Yeah.
Especially like, and that can be a meaningful song for a lot of people. Like I said, it's my favourite one.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So thank you, Nick. That would have been a fuck you song from me, that one.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially if I didn't know it was a sad one.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I feel like if I didn't know it was sad, I probably would have sobbed.
Yeah.
But because I like
mentally prepared yourself.
This always happens when people warn me. It's that songs with hit sad. I just don't cry as much as people want me to.
Chill out in the comments. With
it's
what
the comments.
It's
the comments.
Because if you go to our Discord and recommend the song there, you don't see it.
No,
especially if you do it just to me.
Yeah.
Then I come in prepared, but then.
Yeah, but you don't cry, so it's not.
No, exactly. Yeah, I've got no water in me. Don't give us too much.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So thank you again, Nick, because I found my new favourite. The new favourite NF.
Very nice. Very nice. Come on, well done.
And please go to our Discord, say hello there, or go to our Buy Me a Coffee page if you want us to get to a song sooner, or put it in the comments.
And thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
I get analysis paralysis, time to check the damages. What's the law of averages? I'm hoping that it balances. Input the parameters, still don't make decisions. I feel like I need therapy, where do I make incisions? I'm cutting down on challenges.